Hello, Steve White, Steve White 89. Well, more bad news for Star Trek fans on streaming services. Not totally unforeseeable or really shocking or surprising, but at first we heard that all 5 classic Star Trek series were going to be pulled from Amazon, which is not a big shock, although they're probably a bit annoyed because I think part of the reason why they produced Picard was to keep Star Trek on their service, because obviously they get a lot of views and a lot of people streaming for that. But they're all going at the end of this month, so come January they'll be gone. And now we hear that all 5 classic series of Star Trek are going to be gone from Hulu at the same time. So it looks like Paramount Plus has pulled them. CBS Paramount has pulled them to put on Paramount Plus, because I'm assuming that's where they're going to go from January 1st, but I haven't heard any announcements saying that they are, but that's the assumption. Now, whether there's going to be some sort of lag between where the new contracts start or the old contracts end, or whether the streaming services, Amazon and Hulu, have pulled them themselves because they know they're going to Paramount Plus and they're going to be a competitor soon, and they want to sort of, they don't want to feed a competitor, so they might be stopping them sooner, like Netflix I think did with Star Trek as well. It's kind of hard to tell because the contract periods and just when new ones start, old ones start, that sometimes there can be lags, sometimes there can be crossovers. It's all very complicated, and they usually don't give us all the details, so there's a bit of speculation in that. But I was surprised because I thought they would have announced it sooner and given people more of a heads up, because the people who have Hulu, obviously it's like they've got 4 days to watch Star Trek. If they were going through series, they have to try and finish, or if they hadn't taken advantage of them being on there, they have to try and watch them really quick. It's really unfair. If you should know in advance, at least a month in advance, if you're going to lose a show. You should be able to let people know so they can actually watch it and make sure they get the most out of that that membership for that month and that service. But so they should be going to Paramount Plus. And Paramount Plus, the idea is it's going to be the home of Star Trek. So if you want to watch Star Trek, you have to buy Paramount Plus. So that's why they created Discovery in the first place, for CBS All Access, to get all the Star Trek fans to come and get that subscription, all those subscription numbers, and to keep them. But Discovery itself didn't do it, because Discovery didn't really appeal to all fans. It only appealed to a section of the fans, and some new fans, which is a small amount, who weren't sort of genre fans, who don't really support shows like others, so the traditional fans. So it wasn't the success they were hoping for. I'm not saying it's been a total failure. It obviously has its own audience, but it didn't sort of pull the same numbers as the other Star Treks. And now they've got all the Star Trek, so it doesn't really matter how Discovery does, because I guess I will eventually subscribe. Next month, Paramount Plus is going to have the director's edition of Star Trek: The Motion Picture. I can't imagine not watching it. I don't know if I can swing a free trial period or something. I don't think I can, so don't think I can do it. I think I'm going to have to pay, and I don't mind paying for Star Trek: The Motion Picture. But I'm not sure if I'm going to stay on just for Star Trek, because I have Star Trek on DVD and Blu-ray, Enterprise, Next Gen, the original series, animated series, all on Blu-ray, the rest on DVD. And although the HD versions online are a bit better than the old DVD versions, I don't have time to sit and watch every episode properly. I just sort of have them, if I ever watch them, I marathon them, I have them on in the background while I'm doing stuff, and I don't actually sit and watch, so resolution is not really a hassle. The original Star Trek, I tend to watch it properly, so I need the high definition, and of course it was remastered, so it's different from the original. Next Gen, same thing. Enterprise really was just presented in HD. They didn't really change it or anything. So I don't really feel like I need streaming unless they create new content. But I don't like the new content really enough. I don't care enough about Discovery and Lower Decks, which is okay, and Prodigy, which is okay. I really don't want to watch Picard. It's awful. But yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm going to subscribe just for that. Maybe long term, but not right now. But that's their game plan. That's what they're doing. So we'll see what happens. And also it's rumoured that Prodigy is coming back in January, because it started up and then went on hiatus. Then Discovery came on, and Discovery is going on hiatus from episode 7, so it's about halfway. I think they're doing 14 episodes. So they're going to go off for 2 months. Prodigy's going to come back. The rest of the series should air. And then come February 10, I think, Discovery's going to be back. So, yeah, that's all the news for Star Trek that I know of at the moment. Not a shock that Hulu's losing it along with Amazon. Just a shock that they've waited till the last minute to announce it and giving fans really no time with it. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks. Bye.